We've gone through a lot of coffee franchises in our videos, including Tim Hortons, Dunkin' Donuts. In today's video, we're going to go through PJ's Coffee, which is a coffee house chain principally in the South. We're going to go through the franchise costs, fees, and what you could potentially expect in franchise owner salary, as well as the franchise payback period. So it was founded over 40 years ago by Phyllis Jordan, thus PJ. Since 2004, they've been competing with major brands, like I mentioned, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, in local areas. And at the end of 2021, they had 121 franchise locations, as well as 11 that are affiliate-owned locations. So franchise costs, owner salary, profit. Let's get into that. The initial PJ Coffee franchise fees anywhere from $10,000 to $35,000, depending on the type of location. You're gonna pay that fee up front before opening a PJ Coffees. It's gonna set you back anywhere from $400,000 to $1 million to open up a PJ Coffees. And if you're even considering this brand, keep in mind that you have to have a minimum liquid capital of $150,000 and a net worth of $500,000 for a single unit. But they do have many people opening up, and many groups, private equity groups, opening up multiple PJ Coffee franchises. The royalty fees, 5%, marketing fee, 2%, pretty standard for food and beverage. So PJ Coffee franchisees are doing $800,000, $900,000 in sales. Franchise owner, depending on the profitability, you could expect anywhere from $50,000 to $200,000 in terms of owner salary and compensation if you are running just one PJ Coffee. So say you invested that midpoint amount, $700,000, you're making a 15% profit margin, you're putting in your pocket $121,000, assuming you don't have debt financing. You can get your money back in 8.5 years. That includes the time to scale up to open up the PJ Coffees business. If you're operating at a better profit margin, $200,000, and you just invested $400,000 to open, and you could get your money back in 3 years. It's all going to depend how much money you invested to open up that PJ Coffees and how efficiently you're running the business and what the location is at the end of the day that you're running that PJ Coffees franchise out of. So if you want to sell after 5-10 years, based on a industry multiple of 0.44 sales, and the sales average being at $808,000, it would sell for $350,000, which is significantly less than the midpoint investment of $715,000. So just keep that in mind. The more you invest, you got to be very careful because you're probably not going to recoup your money back. Now, if you open up 5 to 10 locations and have EBITDA above $1 million, you could have a significant return on your invested capital, as that's when middle income, upper middle income earners are not the ones that are buying your business, but established private equity funds that are going to grow that PJ Coffee's chain from 7 locations to 30 over the next 10 years. So why one location? You'd be lucky to get your money back when it comes time to sell, assuming your son or daughter doesn't want to take over the business. You're going to want to have multiple locations, as well as consider non-traditional food cart type businesses that you could get your capital back in as little as 2 to 3 years. So they have multiple multi-unit operators. I'd only consider this operation and coffee franchises in general. I'm not the biggest fan unless you're serious about opening up multiple locations, 5+, or you're more interested in investing in the coffee shop because you're passionate about coffee, you like the environment, and you're more of a lifestyle entrepreneur. Feel free to shoot me an email, patrick@vettedbiz.com, with any other coffee franchise you'd like us to review.